Today, our group, Aidan, Zarifa, Zaman and Muhammad, as representatives of the Prime Export Consultancy Company, will be guiding the pomegranate juice company Granada on their exporting procedure.
Pomegranate has been used as a medicine for thousands of years, and there is a well-supported reason behind that. And nowadays, even a lot of healthy diets contain pomegranate juice, and that's because it contains a lot of antioxidant, vitamin C, and it helps for cancer prevention, Alzheimer's disease protection, heart diseases, blood pressure, and digestion problems. Europe is the net importer of the pomegranate, and only in 2017 is trade balance on this fruit estimated to be 50,000 tons. The demand comes mostly from Northern European countries, and the high segments of these countries such as Germany, Italy, France, United Kingdom. And the importers of this fruit is mostly Turkey, Peru, Israel, and Chile, Colombia, and some countries of South Africa. The method we have chosen direct export because it's the most suitable model for this task. And Germany, we have chosen Germany as one of the countries in the Europe because climate conditions in Northern Europe countries are not suitable for the production of pomegranates. These countries rely on imports of pomegranates, and in Germany the demand for pomegranates is growing every year, and imports are on the rise currently. And currently, the biggest share of the pomegranates comes from Turkey, mainly Hijaz variety of the fruit. And besides Turkey, Germany also imports pomegranates from Egypt, Iran, and the US and Greece. And as the Europe is a niche market, we decided to use an agent here to promote the brand name. And we will promote our pomegranate juice with the help of the agent. The method we have chosen direct export because it's the most suitable model for this task. And Germany, we have chosen Germany as one of the countries in the Europe because climate conditions in Northern Europe countries are not suitable for the production of pomegranates. These countries rely on imports of pomegranates, and in Germany the demand for pomegranates is growing every year, and imports are on the rise currently. And currently, the biggest share of the pomegranates comes from Turkey, mainly Hijaz variety of the fruit. And besides Turkey, Germany also imports pomegranates from Egypt, Iran, and the US and Greece. And as the Europe is a niche market, we decided to use an agent here to promote the brand name. And we will promote our pomegranate juice with the help of the agent. In Asia, Thailand is considered to be the biggest exporter of the fruit with the share of 20%. And also, although the China is one of the oldest producers of the fruit, it's also the biggest importer of the fruit with the share of 25.5% according to the Trish.com. And also there is a big trade happening with pomegranate fruit itself. In the world generally, pomegranate juice exporters and importers aren't very. And also we can see a lot of demand to the pomegranate. There is not very big market and producers for pomegranate juice. And as the fruit itself is considered to be the high-level segment and luxury fruit in Northern Europe, Azerbaijan has big potential for the export of the pomegranate juice itself.
I'm going to continue with product information and description. Pomegranate is known as the golden fruit of winter. Those who do not want to deal with extracting pomegranate juice can also benefit from drinking it. Pomegranate juice concentrate is natural, clear, homogeneous, and free from foreign materials. Its color is red when it's nectar or juice. When it comes to packaging, It's usually filled in 275 kilo sheet iron drums. Interior is covered with food-grade polyethylene bag and non-aseptic bag. No preservatives are usually added. When it comes to storage and shelf life, for avoiding color and flavor changes, the product is supposed to be stored at -18 Celsius, and only in that case the product life can be up to 24 months. To export the product, we'll need 3 kinds of certificate. Those were researched and found on the official website of Association of Pomegranate Growers and Exporters, pomegranate.us. First comes the hygienic certificate. It's issued to provide the compliance of all products to sanitary requirements. Then the product is subjected to hygienic evaluation in laboratory. After product examination, a positive opinion is given, and then the product gets the hygienic registration. Then hygienic certificate is given within 10 working days, and the hygienic certificate is valid for 1 year when it comes to local products and only for 6 months if it's to be imported. Then comes the phytosanitary certificate. Certificate is issued by the State of Phytosanitary Control Service based on the Ministry of Agriculture. To obtain this one, exporter must apply to the control service and submit the following documents, 3 of them. First, state registration document. Then he should pay 1 AZN for each transportation. And 3 is the document on description of the plant and plant products. The phytosanitary quarantine inspection is carried out on the product after submission of the documents. The state service structure prepares the certificate in 3 copies. 1 of those is kept in the same structure and the other 2 are given to the applicant. Then the last one is certificate of origin. Certificate of origin is given by the Ministry of the Economy. The customer applies to the state service with an application. Application forms are for 2 types of entities, legal entity and physical entity. That's it.
The Pomegranate Production and Exporters Association was created in October 31, 2016, and it has more than 20 members, and the aim of the association is to provide support to farmers who are interested in producing the pomegranate, as well as promoting it within the Made in Azerbaijan brand throughout the world. In 2019, Azerbaijan plans to start the construction of a large complex for producing pomegranate products, and it's estimated that it will cost around 25 million manats. And the construction will start in 2019 and is estimated to finish in 2021. Speaking about the development of pomegranate production, it has risen up from 7 to 10% according to the head of the association mentioned earlier. According to him, speaking about the future plans, he expressed the hope of increasing the government subsidies, which will accelerate the growing of agricultural sector. And the territory of pomegranate gardens in Azerbaijan will rise to 28,000 hectares, which will mean increase in 20%. The head of association also noted that the support of Aspromo in supporting the promotion of pomegranate products within the Made in Azerbaijan brand throughout the world. The association regularly demonstrates Azerbaijan pomegranate products in domestic and international markets. Also, the Azerbaijan has increased the list of products which will have export promotion, and the pomegranate products such as wine and juice are also in that list. Next we are going to the tariffs. We have to come to Germany and China. In Germany, there is no tariff for superfruit juice, but the 19% VAT sums up in the effective rate of 19%. When it comes to China, they have tariff of 7.5%, summing to VAT of 16%, will sum up in 24 and 7% effective rate.
Export document is a contract clause which can be tailored to the expectation of each side with the condition of being in the copies in the local language, which in our case is Chinese and German. Another one is a commercial bonus with necessary elements such as product expiration date and value payment terms, and it's necessary requirement by Azerbaijan legal bodies to calculate the custom value and then determine the tariffs and the fees for exported goods. Another point is payment terms, which will be a letter of credit in our case, because for importer prepayment option is not very attractive, and for the variety of options and being the first great bank, we offer our client to choose the International Bank of Azerbaijan. And the last document will be freight document, and it will be for China freight bill and a TIR certificate. For the Germany, only TIR certificate. In addition to local certificates mentioned by Laman, which they will also be required, for each country there are international certificates required. For China, quarantine inspection permit is required for importing agriculture or similar goods with documentation regarding the origin and volume of the shipment. For Germany, also import licenses is required like the rest of the Europe. And a single administrative document for the movement of non-EU products exported from third countries. For each country, multi-language labeling is okay, and the labeling requirements should be comply with the legislation of each country. Our main export destination is chosen to be China. That's why the fast delivery is necessary. That's why we have chosen multimodal transportation from Azerbaijan to Kazakhstan with shipment, and then through Kyrgyzstan and China with truck delivery. It will take about 7 to 10 days to complete, with approximately $1,000 for cost per day. And
Which?
Precarious stage will include the packing of goods for shipment for Aktau, and then from Aktau, chosen logistic company, in our case Translines, will take control of the main carriage process to China. And according to the rules of delivery duty paid in Incoterm, our distributor will be in charge of unloading process, while logistic company that represents Granada will take care of import documentation as well. For Germany, we recommend choosing truck delivery since we don't have any time concern for this country. That's why to get rid of additional loading and unloading costs of multimodal transportation. Therefore, we have a route from Germany, Latvia, Russia, and then delivery time will take approximately 6 to 6.5 days, and then cost will be €2,300 per day. And the carriage, since entering method is agent for Germany, the carriage cost will depend on the negotiation skills of company representative here. Therefore, with major clients. Therefore, in order to be competitive and take control of the process here, Granada should be ready to cover carriage risks and costs until agents' destinations under the rules of delivery at terminal Incoterm. Therefore, and then agent will be in charge of the documentation and unloading in destination place.